Welcome back, nerd friends, to this wonderful holiday episode of the Nerd Chills podcast. This is Adam Diaz, and with me, as always, is CJ. How are you doing, CJ?
I'm doing great. Christmas is in a couple days, so that's exciting.
Tomorrow is Last Jedi, and that's exciting as fuck. I'm super excited.
That's
Not when
too.
people hear this.
Not when people hear
Yeah.
this.
They're knowing
That's why-
when we're recording.
You
That's
gotta be
fine.
like, can
But that's
you
why I
believe
said
that crazy
That's
shit
why I
that
said
happened?
Christmas is in a couple days.
Oh yeah, let me make this applicable to any time that you guys hear this before the end of the year. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Did you see that thing Trump tweeted? Crazy.
Oh my god, you can't say
I
that.
just did. Come after me, FCC. Suck my balls, Trump. That's right. He's not going to listen to this. And if anyone out there is
Terrible.
offended and they want to be like, hey, Trump, this guy on his podcast was talking shit,
feel like-
please tweet it at him, because if he tweets at us, holy shit, dude,
It's
we're
all
going through the
over.
roof.
There's like 50 million political podcasts, let alone anti-Trump podcasts by themselves.
Oh yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
I disagree with some of the tenets of the mean things that you say, and I don't think that's very nice, and some people don't appreciate it. What's up? Just saying. Probably going to cut this all out. Doesn't
I'm
even
just,
matter.
I'm just gonna say
Hashtag
stuff
me
like,
too.
can you believe that
Hashtag
crazy
me
shit that happened the other day? That was nuts. Or wait, hold on. Other things that we could blanketly assume will happen. Can you believe about that mass shooting? My God.
Can you
Oh,
believe that
wow.
guy was sexually harassing all those women all this time? Crazy.
45
That
years
fire is out of control.
No peace in the Middle East. I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Cool. By the way, sitting in the third chair is Charlie. Welcome back, Charlie.
Hello.
And
I hope you're going to edit in some like sleigh bells or some shit.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I can totally do that. And sitting in the fourth chair is Robin Grace. Welcome back, Robin.
Hello.
Hello. So for this
sorry.
holiday episode, we are going to rank what we believe to be the top 50 games of all time. This is Nerd
It's
Chill's
just
list.
our personal ones.
We didn't include anyone else's opinions except for the four of us. So if you don't agree with this list, I want you to write it down on a piece of paper and shove it up your ass.
No.
You can tweet at us and let us know where you think we went wrong. We might read it. We might not. We might print it out and set it on fire with a lock of your hair because we know that voodoo shit.
Hey, look, we're not experts.
We're not, but
We're
we
just
are
going by our-
enthusiasts.
Our feelings.
So we're going to rank these. Each of us has picked 15. So we might wind up with 60 and then have to cut off 10. Realistically, we might not even wind up with 50 in case we overlap. So this might be the top 36 of all time. So we'll see what we're going to do. We're not doing any
Why
news.
36?
On that?
I just picked a random number,
Oh.
Robin.
Should we bet? Should we write down what we think we're going to come
How
to?
many we think we're going to... Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 40.
I'm going to say 42. It's the first number that came to my head.
I'm going to say 45.
CJ, how many do you think we're going to wind up with?
51.
51.
But we're cutting them down to 50.
No, like when we're done reading
Oh,
off our lists.
Yeah,
Robin
and then
doesn't
we
pay
have
much
to
attention,
fucking
guys.
battle it out for the top 50.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Literally fisticuffs.
Fist
Yeah.
cups.
Literally.
Possibly cartoon tag.
You ever
So
been
to-
punched from 2,000 miles away?
Hate you. So to track...
Pretty sure Google lets you do that now. Can't you do it with drones or something?
I think so. You can do everything with
Send
drones.
a punch in the mail.
Obama
Amazon
proved
Prime
that.
it. I don't know.
So to track and see which ones we all say, because we're stupid and we're going to forget.
Like those Game
CJ's
Awards.
CJ's going to write down all of our picks. We'll see if there's overlap, determine how many we have. We'll see who wins on the how many we're going to do. We'll pick 50. And then we'll narrow down what we believe as a group with a consensus to be the top 10 of all time. Official Nerd Chill's first time ever list. So, that said...
Preemptively, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And or Happy New Year.
Happy
and or
Festivus.
Happy Hanukkah. we
Happy
could go.
Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
Or is it Merry Festivus? Happy Festivus?
Happy Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us.
Christmaka.
Christma Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Chrysler?
Chrysler.
Chrysler.
I had a Chrysler. That was my first car. Its transmission dropped 3 times
Jesus.
in 2 years.
You kept making it work, huh?
Yep. We got a warranty.
You really
It's
wanted
like, this
it
car's
to
a piece of
happen.
garbage, but we got a really good warranty, so they replaced it for free 3 times. And then I got hit by a Ford F550 Super Duty, and it murdered the car.
Yikes. You said
Oh, it sounds like you
550?
totally won that.
That's
The
a thing?
the truck that hit
At
me
550?
was the size of the tow truck that came and took my car. And I was just like, he blew a stop sign. I was
thought
like,
there was-
what the fuck,
Didn't
dude?
he break
I know
his
there's
arm, too?
150
He
and
broke his arm, yeah.
250.
That's the normal ones. Then you get Super Duty
The
diesels.
ones that have the two.
Like, I have no penis.
the
Look
ones that
at
have like
me.
6
Pretty much.
tires or whatever.
The ones
It's
that
like,
are work trucks
four
that
on
you
the
can
back
attach a
and two in the
giant
front.
arm to the back of to tow a car or whatever you need to do. That's
They
what
have
they
like
mean.
smokestacks and truck nuts.
Yeah, they had someone on the back pouring coal into the engine, so it was fucking crazy. All right, cool. Who wants to read their top 15 or their list of 15?
should we just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
Sure, we can do that. We can each contribute one to the list.
I added an extra 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I accidentally. Yeah.
What will make it easiest for CJ to record whether we have doubles?
If you
As
guys
long
all
as-
just start randomly shouting your list, I got this.
If he has columns like on an Excel spreadsheet, one that says Adam, Robin,
So he can
Charlie,
just-
CJ, we all go one at a time, then he can see if we have overlap.
Or he could write down every title of the game and then like put an asterisk or something if someone else
Yeah.
lists it. I mean, he's doing the typing and it's really far away, so I don't know why
Right.
we're deciding.
We can
how
hear
he's
the
gonna do
typing going
stuff.
on. It's great sound effects. In fact.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds like a busy office.
so we're all going to read one at a time until we all get through our 15. So, cool. If someone, how about this? If
Kingdom
someone calls
Hearts.
out, shut up.
This is in no order.
This is in no order. If someone calls out a game you have, you can say, I have that too. CJ can put them all in the same column, and then we can cross off.
Are we gonna order it afterwards?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the top 10.
Kingdom
if we have
Hearts.
time, we can do all 50.
Yeah, calm down.
Stop.
Jeez.
I'm gonna download a cool sound effect on my phone, and every time there's a double, I'm just gonna blare it.
That works. Sorry, listeners, for your ears, your earballs.
Please not let it be annoying.
About to get
It's,
you
it's going to be annoying. We already know it's going to be annoying.
I'm scared.
Let us know when you're ready, because we're going to start reading these bitches.
I'm looking for a good one.
He's searching
It should
for
be
sound effects.
Christmassy. It should be a
Like
Christmas
sleigh
sound.
bells?
Yeah, or something. Or like a magical, like, sound.
Do like
You can't even describe what sound you're thinking of, so how are we supposed to know?
Like a twinkling.
like-
Crinkle Tinkles from Adventure Zone.
What is that?
Crinkle Tinkles is like a sound that gets made by this crystal kingdom they go into. I'm re-listening to it, by
I
the
just
way.
love when he says Crinkle Tinkles.
I decided I was going to listen to it again like 2 days ago. I'm like,
Oh.
11. That works.
There you go. That's what I was imagining for like the beginning of the episodes. This works.
I'll have some good Christmas, generic Christmas stuff to put in there.
Cool.
So, CJ, are you ready?
Ready.
Cool. So, we are going to start out with Robin, since she just can't seem to hold her load. What is the first game on
Kingdom
your
Hearts.
list? Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
Hey,
Does anyone else have Kingdom Hearts on their list?
No.
Oh wait, am I supposed to do it?
You too.
Okay, I'm supposed to do it if I have it on my list, or
Yeah,
is she
just
Yeah.
if you have it on your list, just say, yeah, I had that one too. That'll count for you for this round. And then whoever doesn't have it will go next.
Just randomly sleigh bells.
Okay, so
So
sounds
you're
good.
just in charge of
I'll keep
typing?
trying. I'm already confused. I'm not gonna do the sound because that's gonna be too much.
Yeah.
You're still ringing. No, stop.
You can't contain Christmas.
I was gonna say, I don't know if CJ can handle
All right, there we go. It's
contributing,
gone.
typing,
this is
and
too
giving
No
much-
more
noise.
sounds.
Too much responsibility.
We
Too
should have
much.
gotten like a,
Okay.
a horn.
Yeah. So
I was
CJ,
trying
you
to
also
download a
had
DJ horn.
you also had Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Charlie, what's your first?
Harvest Moon GameCube.
Harvest Moon for GameCube.
Oh, I didn't put Animal Crossing. Hold on, I gotta edit.
I thought about it and I was like, I don't know.
Just put it at the bottom.
yeah.
that way if we have
Honorable
overlap.
mention.
Okay.
My first one, I'm just going to toss out a pretty obvious one. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I don't have that. I do have a Zelda game.
Charlie does have a
Don't
Zelda
have it.
game. No one else has Ocarina of Time, huh?
No.
I have Link to the Past.
Wow. So Charlie's second one will be Link to the Past. I don't have that. I have another Zelda game, but I didn't put Link to the Past.
Okay.
CJ, what's your second one?
Okay.
Mine is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I also had that.
I put Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
I put Call of Duty 5. I think. I don't know. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But I also had that.
Technically,
CJ.
5 is World at War.
You're technically 5, child. God. Kidding. Don't give me
Technically.
that look, Robin.
Technically
So
correct.
angry this episode.
I'm not angry. It's a
The best
facade
kind
for
of
entertainment.
correct.
Stop judging me. What's your second?
Final Fantasy X.
Final Fantasy X.
God
Yep.
damn it.
You too?
I mean, I didn't just say God damn it.
So that's the sound we've settled on, is goddamn it
Yeah.
when someone has it. So it sounds like CJ has 3 down, me, Charlie, and Robin have 2 each. So for my next one, I went with StarCraft Brood War.
I definitely don't have that on my
God
list.
damn it.
CJ's up to 4.
I'm just getting ripped apart here.
Charlie, what's your third?
Mario 64.
No goddamn it from CJ. Cool.
Super Mario 64.
I almost did a Mario, but I decided not to. Robin, what's your next?
It's 'cause
Crash
that's the only good
Bandicoot.
one.
The Bandicoots.
The Bandicoots.
What did we call it that one time?
Oh man. Crash Boondakit.
Boondakit, that's what it was. We need to make t-shirts for that. Alright, so we're all at 3. CJ is at 4.
Did you have your third? Oh, you did StarCraft.
Yeah, I did StarCraft
Sure.
Brood War. So, CJ, we're going to take you to 5 since we keep reading yours off, and I'm starting to fucking feel bad.
Okay. So my number 3 didn't get named, so should I do that one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't
Okay,
number mine in any particular order.
Mine's
so-
Pokemon Yellow.
Oh
I
fuck.
did, yeah, red, blue, yellow.
I had yellow.
I'm the only one that didn't have a Pokemon, red or blue or yellow.
Got some revenge.
Yellow's
did.
the best, dude.
This is fun. We're not going to get anywhere near 50.
I have some honorable mentions.
Okay. Charlie, what's your next one?
GTA 5.
I almost put it, decided not to.
How could you not?
I just don't like it that much.
I don't like it, but it's out
It's
there.
popular.
And
It's
popular
definitely one of
as
the
fuck.
best-selling games of all time, and it's popular as balls. I just don't see it. Don't.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I just feel like the next generation of people that's gonna be like, oh my god, that was my childhood. I gotta play it again.
Right.
Like,
Oh, murdering hookers after I got blowjobs. That was my
Yeah, that's-
childhood.
it's honestly.
And then I'll be like, I used to do that for real, you little son of a bitch. Okay, Robin, what's your next
Oh my
one?
god. Super Mario World 3, is that the one where he turns into a
Raccoon.
Tanuki?
Tanuki?
Yep. That's
Okay,
the first
yeah,
time
that
you get
one.
the tail.
That's the noise we should have gotten.
I wish I could do the noise for the tail. With my mouth, that is.
Me too.
I don't know what it is.
You always
You
sound like a Murloc.
turkey.
Yeah.
So
Wrong holiday.
I put Super Mario World. So the one for Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. That's a good one.
Yeah, because that's an amazing game. They introduced Yoshi. I originally called it Yashi. I told everyone they were wrong because that's
I-
not how O's work, and then it turns out I was wrong.
I love that whole thing like a month ago where it was like they revealed that Mario's actually punching Yoshi in the back of the head.
Yep. Animal abuse. You would have
Yeah.
heard it on this show if you listened to the podcast
Oh.
that you're on, Robin. Okay.
Imagine how informed you'd be.
Oh my goodness.
We're doing
CJ,
good. We've done 3 in a row without doubles.
that is good. What's your next one, CJ?
Next one on my list that hasn't been taken by Robin is Halo Reach.
Damn, I forgot a Halo.
You didn't put a Halo on?
I didn't put. Hold on, I gotta write it down now.
Ugh.
Wow, she's talking about it and everything.
Yep. We had a discussion at the dinner
That
table.
root beer float mess with her brain.
Yeah, it did.
I got distracted.
Brain freeze.
All right, Charlie,
Ice
what's
cream
your
has that
next one?
effect.
4 in a row. We got this, guys.
So, I don't know enough about this series, but I knew I wanted to put one on here, so maybe I'll consult with you two. I have CS:GO, but I was thinking CS:GO or 1.6.
Honestly, I have no idea which one I played in high school.
I haven't played Counter Strike in forever.
The fact that CSGO is so popular, though.
It's
I
been
would
around
say
for
that's
so long.
CS:GO.
Did you guys see that video of that team that's made up of senior citizens?
No.
Like it's a CS:GO team, and I think the youngest person is 71,
What
Wow.
the shit?
and they're going to a game competition.
Just saying, they're gonna have to start recruiting soon.
It's amazing, dude.
They're going
Like
to get obliterated.
What do they
they're
do when
so
glaucoma
good.
Hits?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you
I
guys
didn't.
said.
I don't know.
I said, what do they do when glaucoma hits?
Oh,
Oh, you know what they do when glaucoma hits. The same thing all the other fucking teams do when the munchies hit. Or before the munchies hit, I should say.
Adderall and weed? I don't know.
These guys are like, I used to do lines of cocaine off of Hitler's corpse. Robin, what's your next one?
Tetris.
Wow.
I have Tetris on my list.
That's awesome. I didn't even think of Tetris. So Charlie has Tetris also.
Ah, the 5 streak is over.
I did put a Halo also, but I put the
Halo 4?
original Halo.
Oh, pfft.
Change the fucking game, bro. It was like a PC game on console. That's when
Yep.
everything changed. Get a router, get 4 fucking Xboxes, get 4 TVs, get 15 loser friends to pub stomp in the fucking ground. Good to go. CJ, what's your next one?
I didn't have friends.
Dragon Quest 8.
Nice. Dragon Quest is making the list. I've never played a Dragon Quest.
I've never played a Dragon Quest unless.
If
Oh
you're
no,
gonna
that
play
was a
one,
Dragon
Play
Quest.
8 because it's real good.
Apparently.
I played Ragnarok Online. They just have jellies, kind of like how Dragon Quest has jellies.
I played Dragon Quest Builders. That's not the same.
No, but I hear it's good.
So
That's
like Mario
Dragon Quest meets Minecraft.
Builders. Oh, okay.
All right, Charlie, what's your next one?
Borderlands 2.
Oh,
Fuck!
I didn't have that on my list, but that is an excellent game.
I would have been mad if someone took that from me because that is my top game like of all time.
So CJ would have said it. You would have flipped the desk and just walked out.
Yep.
Set the building on fire. Cool. Robin, what's your next one?
Overwatch.
Overwatch is making her list. Not shocking considering how much time she puts into it.
Yeah, I love Overwatch.
By the way, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm already voting for 2018 Game of the Year Overwatch.
Overwatch 2018 Game of the Year. There you go. You heard it here first, people. So I'm going to take this one. I don't know if I'm taking it off
Do
of
like
anyone else's
the Game
list.
of the Year edition of Overwatch.
Super Game of the Year.
Super Game of the Year.
I have only played this game about maybe 25% of the way through. But Final Fantasy VII has to be on any top 50
Everybody's
list.
Bitch. My list is just getting ripped apart. What is the point?
When people talk about Final Fantasies, they always seem to compare it like, I really think this one's better than 7. And it's like, if that's the measuring stick, it's like when people are like, man, Kobe's better than Jordan. It's like, no, he's not.
he's not.
You know how? Because when people talk about LeBron, they don't talk about LeBron being better than Kobe. They talk about LeBron being better than Jordan because he's the measuring stick. So anyone that gets compared to him isn't better than him. Just saying.
Jordan
from
will
Chicago,
also
sucker.
always be a better baseball player than either of them too.
We don't know that for sure. Because they saved themselves the dignity by not trying out like Jordan did. CJ, what do you got next, bro?
I have The Last of Us.
Nice. I did not have that.
I thought about it, but I decided not to.
I didn't even think of it. Charlie, what do you got next?
My next one is Destiny.
Oof, I
Son of
almost
a
did it.
Bitch. This is stupid. I want to recap.
Just because I felt like it was such a turning point. I don't know if it's the best game ever, but it definitely spawned a lot of games in that
I just
genre.
had a lot of
and
really good time. I just had a good time playing with everybody.
I would say, like, when I was thinking of these, I was thinking of when I worked at GameStop, how long were the lines for these games? Like, which
Oh,
one was
yeah,
a
man.
sensation? And Destiny has had... It was one
And
of the
you
longest
just fought
lines.
me
I've-
over GTA. Like, GTA, we sold like 1,000 copies in the first 48 hours or something.
GTA 5 was insane, and I was
fucking
like,
nuts.
I know that that's the biggest line I've ever seen, but to think about Destiny, I think it's the second biggest line
Oh,
I've
yeah,
ever seen.
definitely.
And that was the first installment in the franchise.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we
I
advertised
respect
it for like 3 years.
And all the fucking GameStop managers were at
Holy
conference,
shit.
leaving the assistant managers to run the midnights.
That
and
was
the
not our
Destiny
choice.
launches. That was fucking crazy.
Same thing for GTA, though. Sorry.
So, okay, CJ, let's recap. How many does each of us have out right now, since your list has barely anything left?
I wasn't putting names by it.
Okay, then what we're going to do, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my 15 left. How many do you have left?
I have 4.
F6.
Oh my God, CJ!
Yeah, you're going to read your 4. You're going to get some CJ mic time here, buddy. You can knock some of our shit off.
Other than
So I
your
was just going off this
explanation.
list of like some of my favorite games of all time. I guess I didn't know it was like the best games of all.
I did like half and half, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think
me
that's what a
too.
good list looks like.
But one game I did pick because it basically took over the mobile world, which was Clash of Clans.
I almost put... actually, you know what? My list does have a mobile game.
I almost put Angry Birds because that like
I
started
fucking
everything.
love Angry Birds.
I was thinking about that one too.
But then I didn't
I respect it.
because I had no interest in Angry Birds. I'm not even
Right,
sure.
and then I have Battlefield 4.
4 is an interesting choice. I think 4 is the last one I would have picked.
I was gonna say, what about Bad Company?
What about 3?
Yeah, 3 was huge.
What about 1?
Bad Company.
What about 1942?
Like I said,
Number
I was
one is Bad
confused
Company, right?
at the
No, well, that was the first one. Like,
I was confused at the 15 games we were picking. Okay.
That's okay.
That's
You're fine.
I did mostly like critical ones just because I know the shit I like, no one else likes.
Do you have... No, I'm not going to ask you. I'll ask you after the lists are over.
Alright.
Next one, CJ.
Then I picked League of Legends.
I thought about
That's
that.
legit.
I almost did, and then I decided not to. I almost did, and then I thought, fuck that game.
Fuck that game. And then I picked PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Wow. It's a really early entry for PUBG onto the top 50 of all
Jesus.
time.
What about it do you think is like so revolutionary that it all immediately makes your top?
I don't think it's necessarily revolutionary. I think it's going to be a game that's going to be around for a long time because it's getting in. The game came out and it's getting into the ground level of how like esports is slowly starting to grow and get really popular. So since it's the main battle royale game for esports right now, and they just keep adding more and more. They just added a new map. They added vaulting into the game. They're adding more guns. If they keep pushing the esports side and they keep making new additions and making the game better and better, considering it's still in early access, not even actually fully released, then I just feel like 5-10 years from now, people are still going to be playing it.
I will say, CJ looked at this three-dimensionally when we said of all time, because we all looked back, and he looked forward.
Well, I mean, I
It's
get what
deep.
he's saying. I don't know if
It's
I don't think I know enough about that game to say that I think it's going to like stand the test of time. That being said, a lot of the games on our list have like CS:GO,
Right.
League of Legends,
It's a bold prediction.
Overwatch.
With 2 million concurrent players, like, yeah, you can't really say much about it. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think they'd have to do some really crazy shit. StarCraft, some really crazy stuff to
Push everyone away.
exactly
Yeah.
like put propaganda in it. And
Yeah, put propaganda in it and then talk shit about Fortnite if they steal their mode. Cool. We didn't steal any of those. We probably wouldn't have stolen any of those
Wow, we
from him. We
wouldn't
didn't
have
have
to.
to do it. But
Yeah,
still.
that's all right.
All right, Robin, what do you got next?
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So Need for Speed makes an appearance on the list,
I love
represented by Hot Pursuit.
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you got next?
Skyrim.
Nice. Did not think of it because I've never played it more like than the first town.
Me neither.
So
Or Skyrim for the no, I don't know.
Skyrim.
Scrim.
I had a second Legend of Zelda on here. I picked the original Legend of Zelda, just because
Meh.
speedrunners still play it. It's still referred to as like the original Dark Souls style game where it's just going to kick your ass and you learn from dying. And I think it's just the birth of the action adventure game, since Mario is the birth of the platformer.
I don't know. Link to the Past was just like the first one that I played, and it was.
So good.
I felt like I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about the original Zelda and how it was received, but it just felt like everyone had Link to the Past when I was younger.
See, for me, it was everyone had original Legend of Zelda, and then on top of that, everyone's like, "Have you played Master Quest?" It's like, "Oh, you beat it? Have you beat it on super fucking hard mode?" It's like, "Yeah, I have. What's up? Suck it." So yeah, OG Legend of Zelda. Robin, what's next?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Wow,
I
that's
loved
great.
it.
Fallout 4. You have played the fuck out of that game.
I love Fallout 4. I never played 3.
You should
I don't
play
know.
3.
I was
It's
waiting
good.
for a Fallout
Well,
Shelter.
Right?
I mean, I think it's hard to go from 4 to 3, but
Really?
most people prefer 3.
The real
Although
debate.
some people prefer even.
We
like,
have to bring
the
a
first ones.
Fallout 3 person on the show and a Fallout Vegas person on the show.
I love Fallout
And just let them
Vegas.
rip each other's throats
She is
out.
the Fallout Vegas person. I'm sure I can find you half a dozen Fallout 3
people that hate Fallout Vegas
I just like seeing the stuff that you like.
because we're from Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. I don't know.
So here's another game that I have never played all the way through, but I felt it had to be represented. Super Metroid. Just because it's widely regarded as one of the best games of all time.
I almost put Metroid Prime on mine.
People still refer to side-scrolling shooters as Metroidvanias for very, very specific reasons. And
I
it's
thought about
because of
putting in
games like
Castlevania.
Super Metroid. I have a Castlevania on
Oh,
here
good.
too because
Yeah, it's covered.
I was like, I can't not
Is it
include
Symphony
it.
of the Night?
Fuck Symphony of the
sorry.
Night. I'm going to say something super controversial. Fuck that game. I didn't pick it. I only picked one Castlevania, and it's not that.
Jeez.
But Charlie, what's your next one?
Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress 2. Interesting. So you can tweet at her at Charlie with an EY_NC for nerd chills.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I've never played it, so.
I haven't either.
Robin, what's next?
Dark Cloud.
Oh, Dark Cloud taints the list. Make me sick. Hate your fucking face right now.
We just found out.
I love
number
Dark
50.
Cloud.
No, just kidding. I've never played it.
Well, since we're tainting the list, let me go ahead and toss this gem out there. I thought about this and I was like, should I even put this on there? But I think the world was most at peace in my lifetime, like the 2 weeks Pokemon Go came out. Because everyone was playing it and everyone loved each
I
other.
don't think that's
Yeah.
one of the greatest games of all time, though.
I do.
I
Nothing
think it
changed the
a
world.
lot.
Nothing came out and just made everyone stop and think, you know what, we can go talk to each other and go outside again
I
and
still don't like to
explore my
talk to
world.
people, but I do wander around more.
Yeah, I think it changed the way people lived their lives for a temporary time, and none of the other games can say that, so I'm going to put it on the list. We can knock it off later if you guys want to argue.
I think it's
That's
fair.
fine. So, Charlie, what's your next one?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I can see that.
$2 billion sale to Microsoft for a game that guy built basically by himself.
What do they do? Just re-release it with shit you could just buy.
4K
so dumb.
Minecraft. 4K. It's unfucking
What do they do with it? Fucking nothing.
Exactly.
AR that they never introduced.
Robin, what's your next one?
Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance.
Ooh, I have a few friends who will love you for that one. So my next one, I've never been obsessed with racing games. I don't really care about racing, but Gran Turismo 2 seems to be the pinnacle of the Gran Turismo franchise, which I still think is better than Forza, or Forza, or however you say it. I think Forza is better now, but I've never seen people as obsessed with a racing sim as with Gran Turismo 2.
Fuck Gran
We're all
Turismo.
talking about
Fuck
racing
you.
games. Let's talk about
Gran
Top
Turismo.
Gear on Super
Ah!
Oh
Nintendo.
my god, I hate
That was
you
my
all.
fave.
Excite Bike on the Nintendo.
Mario
First
Kart.
track builder. I almost put Mario Kart
I mean,
64.
Mario Kart's a fair one. Anyways,
Charlie, what's next?
Portal 2.
Portal.
I can see
almost
that.
put Portal 1.
Portal 1's too short. Portal 2's where it's at.
I hate short things. That's why I always try and kill gnomes in D&D.
Short people got...
Robin, since
Oh.
you're staring directly into my soul.
Sorry.
What's your next
Crazy Taxi.
Oh, man.
one? We're just shitting all over this list.
It's really gone into the weeds.
What's
We're-
wrong with Crazy Taxi?
It's just not good.
It's fuck you.
Okay.
That game's awesome.
This is where I had a hard time separating games I like versus
From
games
games
people like, or
yeah.
like were critically acclaimed.
The
or
ones that are the
shit.
most fun are the games that you like that you'll defend to the bitter end. So, my next one is the original Mortal Kombat.
It's funny because I have Mortal Kombat 2.
Do you?
Yeah.
The original Mortal Kombat is the reason we have the E ESRB rating system. It is. I mean, people came out of the woodwork. Joe Lieberman decided that he was going to die on that hill of video game violence and all this other bullshit back when I was like 8 years old. And you know what happened? They took the blood out, and I was still able to knock people onto spikes and rip people's fucking heads off and set them on fire because
It's
they don't
different
like
in other
blood.
countries, though.
In other countries, I know
Like
that they've
in
censored it more
Australia.
and less.
Like, some of those games don't even release in Australia.
Yeah, like, what's that? Hotline Miami?
They have spiders that could eat you, but
There
you
was-
can't have a game that has violence in it.
Correct.
Pretty
The
sure
only
they
thing that
don't
could be
release
worse is
Mortal
sex.
Kombat in
That's
Australia.
horrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get released in Australia.
I just feel like I remember people coming in like, we're Australian, we're buying video games to sneak back into the country.
They have, not to get too political, but they have crazy conservatives that are all about like
Don't
the
we all,
preservation.
though?
Not as bad as some of these countries where they take power and just make crazy laws. I grew up in Indiana, man. We couldn't buy beer on Sundays, no liquor on Sundays because it's the Sabbath, and it's like, you know, the border is 10 miles away, and we're just gonna drive there and buy beer and drive back. And if you have it, you can drink it.
I guess
so it
that's
never
the
made any
difference.
sense.
I don't know how Australian politics work, but I wonder if like different areas have different laws or if it's just blanket.
Like how we have counties and
Because we
stuff.
have states and counties, and that's
Right.
what differentiates. It's like your laws in your state might not be as strict as ours.
I know Australia
and
is
ours.
divided, but it's in much larger chunks since it's a fucking continent.
To me, all it's
Yeah.
divided into is halves. Because of risk. I just see two halves.
Halves.
Yeah.
They're going to say haves and have-nots, and I was waiting for the have-nots.
No,
This has
it's
been
just
Australian
halves.
history with Nerd Chills.
Alright.
Charlie, what's your next one?
Bioshock.
Nice. Bioshock makes an appearance on the list. Robin, how many
Me?
do you have left?
Bust a move.
Bust a Move. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like the original Candy Crush.
Yeah. No, not Candy Crush. Candy Crush is not the same. It's like the ones where you have like the bubbles at the top
Yeah.
and you shoot.
Like
That's
Bubble
not Candy
Bobble?
It's
Crush.
the original puzzle
Hold on,
style
hold on, hold
game.
on. Hey. I missed it because you guys got kicked back to AFK.
God damn them.
Goddamn
So it was after
Mongolians.
Bioshock.
Bust a move.
Bust a move.
Fucking love that game.
So Robin goes with Bust a Nut. Is that the end of yours?
Shut up. No, and then I had Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat DOS. Not TOO. I'll circle
okay.
back to Charlie. Charlie, what's your next one?
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Nice.
Yep.
Smash had to be on the list,
My
and I
last
didn't
one.
have it, and I was going to add it if we were all adding honorable mentions.
My last one, other than my honorable mentions.
So I have 3 left. I have Castlevania Circle of the Moon, the far superior Castlevania to Symphony of the Night.
Take your word for it.
You have to, because you've never played it.
Yep.
I know we have a fan out there who's like, fuck you, and you know what? Suck it, Bob the Builder. Circle of the Moon all day. Metal Gear Solid basically invented the stealth franchise, which was everywhere for the longest time.
Once again, you can tweet at him or
At
Facebook
the
him.
Adam Diaz, or
Please
email me
yell at him.
Malum@nerdchills.net. And the last one I put, which is what I think really kicked off the first-person shooter genre, it's also the reason that anyone who plays Inverted, little fucking game called GoldenEye.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's my 15. You guys have honorable mentions written down. We won't put them on the list
Why
Unless
not?
we need them.
unless we need them to get to 50. So let's
We
check
have
and
to
see how
find out
many we
where
have.
we're at.
Right on. So keeper of the list, CJ. How many did we wind up with?
Are you counting? Silence. Yeah, he's counting or something.
48.
48.
I had 45.
Charlie had
Damn, my
45.
51
CJ had
was so
51.
close.
They were both 3 away.
I was
However,
the closest without going over.
Charlie was the closest without going over, and life is lived by Price is Right rules.
I win.
Charlie wins. Who the furthest away was Robin.
Fuck
It's
you.
a comeback on my Game of the Year flub.
So we get to pick a punishment for Charlie for Game of the Year, and Charlie specifically gets to pick a punishment for Robin.
God damn it.
So this will be interesting.
I'll help you out if you help me out.
All right.
I don't like this.
Okay. So we have to pick. We all have to decide on 2 games to battle it out for our last 2 spots. I have one that I can't believe we didn't mention.
Okay.
Half-Life 2.
I almost
I
put
almost did that too.
Animal
It's on
Crossing.
it's on
honorable
my thing.
mentions.
Yeah.
So would we all agree that Half-Life 2 makes the list?
I will agree to that.
Sure.
Robin?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our 49th, so
Well, I don't think like some of my games should be on there. Like Bust a Move is not a top 50.
She's
Well,
like,
It's just my favorite.
we'll read the honorable mentions, then we'll have a round where we can just kill a game on the list.
Okay.
If we unanimously
We can just
agree
be like,
to
vetoes,
replace it with
vetoes,
something
vetoes.
else. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's read anyone who had an honorable mention. I have none of them.
oh,
This is all you guys. And
Animal
CJ,
Crossing.
separate list for honorable mentions.
Okay.
my honorable mentions were Metal Gear Solid.
It's already on there.
It was?
Yeah, I called it.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
was
you
paying
said it right
attention.
before GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Rock Band.
Okay, I can see that.
I also put DDR, but I feel like you don't need both. But they're both like games that most people played and like swept.
Yeah, DDR like led into the Rock Band world when people are like, we want to do this, but we also want to be lazy.
I'm only good with playing it with my hands.
DDR?
Yeah. Have you ever played those DDR games on a PC where it's just like da 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 da?
No. You play rhythm games like Theater Rhythm and Hatsune Miku.
I like rhythm games.
Hatsune Miku.
If this were VGHS, I would be in the rhythm game.
gaming. I would be an RTS. Keep going, Charlie.
I had COD 4 on here, but I feel like I mentioned that already.
Yeah, we already have that one.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead's so good.
And then I had SimCity and Oregon Trail.
Ooh, I can't
Oregon
believe I left Oregon Trail
Trail.
off.
And SimCity.
And those are my honorables.
I have Halo 4 and Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Is there anything we didn't think of?
There's a lot we didn't think of
Oh,
that
yeah,
we're gonna
man.
get. We're gonna catch hell for,
Oh yeah,
and I'm
The
fine
little
with that.
Silent Hell.
because like Contra and
Protest.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know if someone's gonna come out of the woodworks and be like,
Galaga.
kick Half-Life off for Contra, like the original Mario World or Super Mario World. Like
Streets of
people
Yeah,
were like, it
Super
changed,
Mario
it
Bros.
saved video games. Video games were dead, which is true, but it also kind of
Mass Effect. I saw that a lot of places.
Well, Andromeda was bad, so I decided that the entire franchise was bad, just like their entire fan base. So,
So we should probably just shut down that entire game.
CJ, did you have any honorable mentions?
The only ones I could think of were like Half-Life 2. I thought of Dark Souls.
Dark Souls is
Yeah. Shadow of the Colossus.
good. Ooh, fuck! I feel like we might need to have that on the list. It's the game that made video games art, according to Roger Ebert, who no one gives a fuck about.
Who's that?
R.I.P.
He was a movie critic of like Siskel and Ebert.
And-
Siskel and Ebert.
2 thumbs up. The entire phrase comes from them rating movies. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
Wow.
We fucking hate you. Yeah, act like you're young. Charlie's younger than you, I think.
I'm not young. I'm sheltered. There's a difference.
Okay.
I don't know who's older.
I'm 28.
My only other one is if
Are you
I'm
already
looking into the
28?
future,
Oh, okay, she's older than me then by a few months.
that would make the all-time list would be Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Oh my
I
god.
love you so much for saying that. We should put it on our fucking list.
It makes the list.
Resident Evil.
Oh.
I've never played one.
Oh, Resident Evil 4.
I'm dying. I always hear 4 is the best.
Cough straight into the mic.
Fuck you. I'll cough straight in your mouth. Open up.
Whoa.
You're not supposed to obey. At least not right now.
Been watching way too much 50 Shades.
Wow. Was that part of the contract? Coughing into your fucking mouth?
That's the kinkiest shit they do. Yeah, that's
So what do we want to have
All
as
right.
our honorable mention of all the ones that we named off?
We have room for 2. So we have Half-Life 2, Rock Band, Left 4 Dead, SimCity, Oregon Trail, Dark Souls, Halo 4, Shadow of Colossus, Scalebound, and Resident Evil 4.
I would personally say Half-Life 2 and Shadow of the Colossus.
But we're gonna go through and veto. We should go through and veto first, and then push the
she's like, I
honorable
want to get
mentions
rid
up.
of some of mine already.
Yeah.
Well, let's fill the 50, and then anything that we left behind.
Okay, so we'll just take votes. So we have... I'm putting Adam's votes down.
I
Okay,
don't know how we're gonna number these.
We can just number 1 through
I
10.
have no
It's
clue.
gonna be so hard.
We'll be alright.
Charlie, vote out of that list.
What?
Two to save out of honorable mentions.
Oh, out of the honorable mentions, I think Shadow of the Colossus and Oregon Trail. Because we all were like, oh, Oregon Trail.
It's true. We all were like,
The
oh,
biggest
Oregon Trail.
reaction.
Robin, vote.
Oregon Trail and SimCity.
Oh.
So we have 2 for Shadow of the Colossus, 2 for Oregon Trail, 1 for SimCity, 1 for
The one you did, I can't remember.
Half-Life 2. CJ, what are you thinking?
I'd have to go Half-Life 2 and... This is hard.
Three-way tie.
Yeah, now there's a 3-way tie.
Unless you pick Shadow of the Colossus.
I've never played Shadow of Colossus, though.
I haven't either.
So I'd have to go for Left 4 Dead.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's
So
never
we
gonna
have
get solved.
2 open spots. We have 3 games. Which one do we leave off the list before the elimination round?
Which 3 are they?
Oregon Trail.
Shadow of Colossus, Oregon Trail, Half-Life 2.
Oh.
I would leave Half-Life 2 off the list. I'm switching my vote to Oregon Trail
Wow.
from Half-Life 2.
One of us.
Huge
One of
upset.
us.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
That's crazy. I can't think of any other game I've heard people cry for more than Half-Life 3.
I know. They'll never
How about
make it.
Portal 3 or Team Fortress 3? Any of the other Valve
Portal
3s?
3 has a chance.
Not
though.
nearly as much as Half-Life 3. It would literally break the internet. I'm pretty sure the world would explode
I've
if they
never
announced
played
it.
it, so I don't know.
Half-Life 1 or 2. They're incredible.
I own them all on Steam, but I have not played very many of them.
I own so much on Steam that I've never played.
I just have Street Fighter 5 or something on Steam.
I have all the Valve games.
Is there anything now from the honorable mentions that did not make it? So we have Oregon Trail and Shadow of the Colossus. Am I correct in that?
Yeah.
Because my removal of
making it.
Half-Life 2 from my list took it down to 1.
She said SimCity.
Yep.
Is there anything that we think should be eliminated from our top 50 to bring in something?
Bust a move. It's
Pretty
not.
You
it's,
just want to take out Bust a Move.
It's not a game of all time. It's just my favorite game.
I mean, I think that there are a couple that are probably not like game of all. Like
Yeah.
probably Harvest Moon GameCube is not that great, but like I really loved it.
Yeah. Or like we have to choose like one Mortal Kombat. There can't be 2 Mortal Kombat.
We have 3 Legend of Zeldas on the list.
Jesus
Yeah, we
Christ.
We can have it's our list. We can do whatever we want with it. It's just the 4 of us. We're gonna get yelled at for it. People are gonna be like, "How the fuck did you have Bust a Move, but you didn't have Half-Life 2?"
I
just what
say
we
get
did.
rid of Bust a Move and put Half-Life 2 in there.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Scratching Bust a Move, putting in Half-Life 2.
Robin begins to cannibalize our own list.
She does.
Story of my life.
Watch as she shoots up into her own shields.
So we now have a list that we can post on the website in no particular order. However, we are going to pull from this list 10 and say 10 through 1 what we think they're ranked in.
Okay.
Lord.
So looking at the list, the list that we have up there. Knowing
Kingdom
what,
Hearts.
Does any? Okay, let's do it unanimous. Does anyone oppose Kingdom Hearts going into the top 10?
No. I think it's fair.
Okay. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
That belongs in the top 10.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, because I have Link to the Past, but
Right.
Ocarina is important too.
I have OG Legend of Zelda, but I'm picking Oot. if I have to
Majora's
put one
Mask
in.
didn't make it.
I didn't even put it on my list. It's in my top 7 personally,
Yerp.
but it didn't change the world.
What about well, I mean, should we think about the consensus games that we have? Like the ones that we
All had?
like we all had Pokemon, all of us except for you.
Fuck Pokemon. I'd be okay
You had
with.
Pokemon Go.
I would. Yeah, I did. Suck it.
You're like, fuck
I think
Pokemon, except for that
Pokemon,
other Pokemon
because we had
game.
Pokemon Yellow, right?
It was the
I did
generation
Red,
of Red,
Blue,
Blue,
Yellow.
Yellow.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so fuck.
Yeah, I would say that is unanimous top 10.
So
for sure.
we'll do
Okay.
Pokemon. Will we put like Gen 1 or like
Just Gen 1.
okay.
What other doubles did we have? CJ and I both had Destiny.
Destiny.
I don't know.
Everyone-
Put it in there, and then we can debate if we missed.
Everyone
some.
had like Final Fantasy 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, FF7.
Yeah.
Except me.
I checked off one of mine and I didn't read it.
What?
Wow.
What is it?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, I was wondering where you were at with that.
Yeah. Because it's the longest persistent online RPG, 14
I
million
think
concurrent
that
players.
has to be one of the
I'm
greatest
going
games.
to pull Pokemon Go off
Okay,
and put WoW on.
I can see that.
Okay.
No, I would probably honestly put World of Warcraft over.
I would say it's in the top 10.
You want to jump it from not on the list straight into the top 10?
I mean, I could see the
Yeah.
effect it had, yeah.
I agree.
Because out of all three of our like honorable mentions, I would put World of Warcraft ahead of all of those.
Yeah.
Right on.
Okay, so let's take. Well, we have to veto one of the ones that are at the top. So.
Dude, we don't have to. It's
Well,
not
we're just
full
putting
yet.
it in the top 10.
We do have 51 now, but I'm pulling Pokemon Go.
Oh, so okay, we're taking Pokemon Go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not going to be in the top 10. I
Okay.
wouldn't try and do that. Unless I really want to make people mad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
By the way, that puts me closer than Charlie. Just saying.
Oh, because of the closest without going over. It's still closer. Only counts in
If you go-
non-Prices Right rules.
Yeah,
What?
if you go over, you still lose. But he is closer. We're going to have a rock, paper, scissors battle.
What?
Best 5 out of 9.
How?
I don't know.
We
We'll
have
Skype it.
cameras.
No, I meant like why?
Oh, why?
Prices Right rules.
Okay, it is Price is Right rules.
He should have picked 46 if he wanted to win.
I should have picked $1. What the fuck was I thinking?
He wouldn't have won though.
I know, but you still pick it. All right. Someone toss out something for the top 10.
Skyrim.
I'd say
I
Borderlands
was gonna
2.
say Borderlands 2. Me and CJ both had.
Modern Warfare 2, a lot of us had. I
Yeah.
think it was just me and
I
CJ.
think
Yeah,
Modern
CJ.
Warfare.
How many do we have for our top 10 right now, CJ?
So if we do Modern Warfare 2 and Borderlands 2.
Mhm.
Okay, 2 seconds. Let me mark
I think I played
those.
Modern Warfare 2 most out of all Call of Duties.
We should have Pokemon, World of Warcraft, Borderlands, Call of Duty,
Zelda.
Zelda.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Yep.
We have
6.
9 so far.
Whoa.
No, 1, 2,
Can you read them for us?
No, it's 8. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Modern Warfare 2, Pokemon Gen 1, Borderlands 2, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 7, Destiny.
Destiny. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure. He was very about
Yeah.
Destiny.
I was like, put it in. We'll see if we want to make a case to take it out. So 2 spots left for our top 10.
Overwatch.
Fucking hate you.
Mario 64. Oh, Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash.
I would put Smash in
Yeah.
the top 10.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have Mario 64 on the list.
Yes,
That
we
was one of
did.
Charlie's.
That was Charlie's.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put it down. Whoops.
He's just doing this so he gets closer
Right.
to winning.
Okay, anyway. Let's see.
We have 51 again, just FYI. It's okay. Our top 51.
Oh, I can get something out like Harvest Moon.
Or
Okay,
like
yeah, we'll pop Harvest Moon out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 1 left. What do we have in there right now? What did we just put in, I should say?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, we just put in
Legend of
the
Zelda:
Melee.
Ocarina of Time.
We just put in
Modern Warfare 2, What do we put in?
Melee.
Melee? Okay.
Melee.
We have one
So
spot
yeah, we
left.
got one left.
So everyone look at their list.
Tetris.
Pick one that hasn't been put in that you think should be in the top 10. And then let's have a monkey knife fight.
I can't read one of my things.
CJ, of your list, what's not in there that you think should be? The number one game.
StarCraft.
Since you're going with StarCraft, I'm going to go with GoldenEye. Robin, what do you got?
I don't. Tetris.
Tetris is a really good game, dude. It's Russian made. That's why the
Any-
background is all Russian.
Anyone that says, or anyone hearing the Tetris theme song knows what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a verb when you're trying to pack the car. Like, let me
Yeah.
Tetris this shit. Charlie, what do you got on your list that you think needs to be in the top 10?
Well, I can't read two of mine because I scratched it out too well. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Rock Band.
Rock Band. Whew. So we got Rock
We
Band.
still play Rock Band.
Yeah, we do still play Rock Band.
The world doesn't, though.
Some do.
So we have Rock Band, Tetris, GoldenEye, and StarCraft.
I think all of the four should probably be StarCraft.
Robin, what do you think?
Yeah, StarCraft Brood War is huge.
Yeah.
They're going back and playing that game today.
Yeah, 1 in 3 Koreans played it. Now that StarCraft 2 is dead,
This
people
is
are going
America,
back.
God damn it.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, it took
The
over a
Korean
country.
top 10.
Okay, let me put it this way. StarCraft did what Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un can't. It took over South Korea.
Oh my
Just saying.
god.
Took over South Korea.
Okay, StarCraft it is.
Okay.
So now the real game begins.
Oh god.
How do we order these? Let's all write them down and pick our own order. How
Okay.
about that?
Okay.
Okay.
So read them off for us, CJ.
Was it Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, StarCraft, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Final Fantasy VII, Melee,
Modern Warfare 2, Melee,
Modern Warfare 2.
Pokemon First Gen, Borderlands 2, World of Warcraft, Destiny. That's it.
Make your own top 7, people. I will put in
Top
some
10.
generic Jeopardy music so we don't get a copyright strike. And with some magic of editing, we'll be right back.
I missed one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let me see your list.
Kingdom Hearts, StarCraft, Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy VII, Melee, Modern Warfare 2, Pokemon, Borderlands 2.
I forgot. No. Hold on. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time, Modern Warfare 2, Pokemon, Borderlands 2, Destiny, WoW, and StarCraft.
Yes.
What else?
I just read them off.
I'm trying to compare my list to yours. Can I read them
Say-
to you and you
say
tell
it
me?
again.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Ocarina of Time, Modern Warfare 2, Pokemon, Borderlands 2, Destiny, WoW, and StarCraft.
Do you have Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
I just need to look at it. You're going too fast. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Melee?
5, 6,
Oh,
7,
Melee is
8,
what I meant.
9.
Okay.
I'm missing one.
Oh my god. What are yours? No,
Uh,
you and Charlie, let's do it together. My brain can't handle it. I'm going to number stuff over
Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy.
oh, World of Warcraft. Okay.
We'll use our rankings of top 10 for an idea of how I want to do Game of the Year. So this will be a dry run.
Okay. Do I go what I think
Interesting.
things should be like, or what I?
What? Our personal ones?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. 2.
I mean, it's a big thing to say something is the greatest game of all time.
Sure is.
A game that
I've
most
already
of these
messed
games
up.
I've never played.
I'm like, I need an eraser. That's fine.
You never erased on the other end.
I hate doing that. Look at how ugly this eraser erases. Jesus.
It's okay.
Okay.
We won't be taking pictures of your list.
I almost wrote the same exact number down again.
I didn't think about it too much. Just did it. So I
like
could probably
really
reorder this a million
Like
times.
the best game ever. Like my best game ever is on this list, but it's not everyone's best game ever.
Charlie, the weight of this decision is clearly on your shoulders right now.
Yeah, dude, it's
Just
hard.
do it. We can always go back and fix it. My
Okay.
hope
no
is that
one's gonna
Done.
do the same as me.
my hope is that people will bitch to us, which is audience participation, and then we'll read their shit on the air. Ninja Star.
It fell out of my hand.
Okay. I'm
Only
gonna go with what I
13 more
think-
days to those new hands, babe. Or 12, I should
Can you
say. 12.
give me
I'm
my
gonna go
pencil?
with what
You're
I
gonna need
think
to hold your
people are
horses.
gonna say, not what I feel in my heart.
Charlie, follow your heart.
I won't. You can't make me.
All right. Oh man, I broke my lead. Okay, I got it.
CJ, how's your ordering going over there?
I'm done.
Fuck.
Charlie's not going to ballsy up and put Borderlands 2 as the greatest game of all time.
You know what? I mean, we all have to agree. No one's gonna agree.
We don't all have to agree.
I think we should.
Put it how you feel in your heart it is.
I've already started the other way, though.
You can change it right now. Magic of editing, Charlie. I want you to follow your
Can I
heart.
draw all over this table?
Sure.
Oh, cool.
We don't use it for anything except for fucking covering it with food
Except
and
for fucking.
microphones.
Oh my god.
It's too
That's
flimsy.
2 episodes in a row where Jennifer's humping something.
It's true.
Air humps.
You gotta
Stop it
edit
with
out
the
my
air
name.
humps. All right, this is already edit time.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
No editing of the air humps.
The lovely lady humps.
Okay, so now that I've finished my list of things that are not my fave, I'll do it in my order.
Not my order.
I feel like this episode is so like,
All over the place.
yeah.
In a wonderful way, though. I'm really having fun.
Should have more fun, you guys. Life's too short.
Yeah, I think this is going to be fun. This could be fun. Fuck you. Took it back.
Whatever did I miss?
She looks so intense. Charlie looks like she's solving the Da Vinci Code right now.
Okay. I have I have my list of what I think like the world is more likely to accept and what I like,
We're going to read the one
even though I
you
still
like.
haven't played most of these, well, half of these games.
Okay. So here we go. We think we have our orders ready. Charlie followed her heart. And here's how we're going to do it, guys. If this doesn't work, I'm going to edit this out and we're just going to say fuck it. But whatever you put at 10 is going to get 1 point from you.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you put at 1 is going to get 10 points. When we finish, I'm going to tally up how many points each thing's got, and they might naturally just fall that way. If we have
It
ties,
would be like 13, 13, 13,
Right.
13, 13.
if we have ties, we'll debate what should be placed in the right order. But based off the aggregate point total,
Okay.
we're going to figure out what Nerd Chill's best game of all time officially is.
Okay.
Fair.
So we're going to do number 10, then number 9, then number 8.
Okay.
So starting out, CJ, what is your number 10 game of all time?
Destiny.
My number 10 game of all time is also Destiny.
Me too.
I have Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. Nice, guys. Number 9. CJ, what do you got?
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
My number 9 is Borderlands 2.
Me too.
I put Final Fantasy 7.
What?
I've never even played that game. I give no fucks about Final Fantasy.
It's okay. She followed her heart. No one will ever judge her for following
On
her
my
heart.
other list, it's number 1.
You're fucking crazy. Okay. Number 8. What do you got, CJ?
Borderlands 2.
Destiny.
Hang on! I gotta write down these numbers! It's stressing me out! Okay. CJ had Borderlands 2. Charlie had Destiny, correct?
Yeah.
Robin, what did you have?
StarCraft.
This fucking bitch. Okay. Number 7 of all time. CJ, what do you got?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Wow. I thought that would have been higher for CJ.
ouchies.
Charlie, number 7 of all time. What do you got?
StarCraft.
Robin, 7 of all time.
Ocarina of Time.
You fucking bitch.
I think I went with my heart on this one.
I hate you. And my 7 is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Did I read off my number 8?
No.
My number 8 was Modern Warfare 2.
What?
Close.
CJ, what is your number 6?
Modern Warfare 2.
Dang.
Charlie, what is your number 6?
Wow.
Wow.
Super
Ron?
Smash.
Smash is your number 6. My number 6 of all time is Kingdom Hearts.
Ugh.
CJ, we're in the top 5 territory now. What is your
Top 5.
5th ranked game of all time?
Pokemon First Generation.
Charlie.
Ocarina of Time.
Robin.
Modern Warfare 2.
My number 5 is StarCraft. So, to recap, we only have 2 games so far that have been placed by each nerd chiller already. One is Destiny, the second is Modern Warfare 2. The rest still have votes out there in the top 4, meaning our game of all time is totally fucking up in the air right now. So this is exciting. So we're on to number 4. Number 4 is worth 7 points. CJ, what is your 4th ranked game of all time?
Final Fantasy 7.
Charlie.
Kingdom Hearts.
Robin.
Kingdom Hearts.
Mine is Final Fantasy 7 also.
Wow.
Wow.
So
I
Square.
just get a room already.
Right, Square. Why don't you two just get a room already
All right.
Yeah.
with cameras? So Square dominates the 4th spot. We're into top 3 territory now. CJ, what is your number 3 game of all time?
Ocarina of Time.
Charlie.
Pokemon.
Robin.
Final Fantasy 7.
Adam. Thank you, Adam. Number 3 of all time for me is World of Warcraft.
Wow.
Number 2, runner-up to the greatest game of all time. CJ, what do you have?
World of Warcraft.
Charlie.
Melee.
Robin.
World of Warcraft.
Adam.
Adam. Pokemon Gen 1. So I know, by process of elimination, what everyone's number 1 is now. However, we're going to have everyone read them off, because why not? CJ, what have you picked in Nerd Chill's first ever top 52-ish is the number 1 game of all time?
StarCraft.
What?
Charlie.
Borderlands 2. Just
I
like
am
my
so
personal
glad you
list.
followed your heart, Charlie.
I guess it's alright.
Robin.
Pokemon Gen 1.
And Adam. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Of course.
Robin. Where did you have Borderlands 2? You had it 9th?
9.
Just validating. Alright. No one matched up on what they thought the greatest game of all time would be. Which is what's going to make this a great list. I'm very excited.
Do you want me to do some math?
I'm doing all the math. I'm
Oh.
so excited for mathing right now.
Okay.
I can tell you
Pause for
Destiny is
mathing.
definitely number 10. So let me sit down here. You guys talk amongst yourself. Magic of editing. Hand clap.
Do, 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 do.
I can hear your hands clap. Do, 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 do.
TJ, do you like puns?
Do I like
You
what?
like puns?
Yeah.
I bought this game that we could play on New Year's called Punderdome, and I feel like we could play it remotely because you just like draw cards and then make a pun, I think, based on the cards. So we could probably just show you the cards.
Is it a card game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought it was an Xbox game for some reason.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, if we can make it work.
Can we stream that?
You can stream whatever you want.
This is America. How's your wound?
I have blisters all on the back of my head.
Oh my
And
God.
so I have to, like, make sure my head doesn't get sticky. Like, or that my hair doesn't get all sticky. So, yeah. I don't know. Does Arya want in?
Hello, Katie. You want to come inside? Are you going to be good?
Hi, Arya. Come
Okie
here.
dokie. Okie dokie, artichokes. Here we go. Ari the cat has joined us for the revelation of Nerdchill's first ever top 10 games of all time. Just trying to find a lap to sit on. It's the most exciting thing you guys have ever heard.
It's too many to pick from.
I think she wants to dig through the closet. Okay, here we go. We only had one case of a tie. We do have a clear-cut winner for greatest game of all time.
Really?
Starting out at number 10. This goddamn cat cannot wait. She's so fucking excited for this. Number 10, all-time, Destiny. Number 9 of all time, Modern Warfare 2.
What?
Number 8 of all time,
Damn.
Borderlands 2. Number 7 all time, Super Smash Bros. Melee. 6 and 5 were a tie. Kingdom Hearts and StarCraft tied for 6 and 5. Quick vote. I think StarCraft is ahead of Kingdom Hearts.
I do too.
No.
Charlie,
I don't know.
you can use your coin flip app if you really want to.
I might have to.
Arya, you have to vote.
Do you guys want me to coin flip it?
Coin flip it.
Alright.
We can leave them at a tie. But if Charlie's coin flip says otherwise,
So,
heads is Kingdom Hearts, tails is StarCraft.
Stales. StarCraft, right?
StarCraft. So that's 3 votes for StarCraft. So officially, through the very scientific method of coin flip, Kingdom Hearts comes in at number 6. StarCraft comes in at number 5. Number 4, Final Fantasy VII.
That's crazy.
Number 3, biggest travesty on this fucking list, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time at number 3.
Whatever. Yours top was an 8th.
Number 2, which almost didn't make the list, World of Warcraft. And number 1, Pokemon Gen 1, which I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of shit. You have to pick red, blue, or yellow. No, you don't. But Pokemon is the greatest game of all time, according to Nerdchill's, I think,
So if they're tied, where did Kingdom Hearts end up? 6th?
6th.
Okay.
Yep. So, what's really shocking is that we were aligned on so many of these. The low numbers for almost all of these, like Pokemon, the lowest it was ranked was 5th. That was CJ.
What's going on, Katie?
It was in the top 3 for everyone else. So, very fun. I had a good time doing this.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Should
Turns
make
out-
lists again.
We should do it
We'll
again.
do it again sometime.
Maybe again next year when we're looking for filler episodes so we can have a Christmas break. Anything anyone wants to leave out? Or I should say, thinks we left out that they want to just say before we move on?
I don't think game-wise there's anything we left out.
I think we did good on this.
Yeah.
Arya is protesting this list heavily. She's not happy. What's that? If you're upset, okay, she says if you're upset about the list, you need to tweet at nerd_chills. Let us know where we went wrong. You can email the show at nerdchills@nerdchills.net. You can go on the Facebook the Facebook and check us out. It's facebook.com/nerdchillspodcast. We'd be more than happy to hear from you. Let us know what we screwed up or what you'd agreed with.
Once again, Merry Christmas.
Oh, we still got to tell them where to find us.
Oh, what is it? I don't know. I guess.
You can always find me, personally, if you want to yell at me, at the Adam Diaz on Twitter. You can email me at mailum, maylum, at nerdchills.net. I'm also on a new podcast called Scary-ish. It's a ghost story podcast that me and Robin do together. It's been very, very fun. We've had a great critical reception by our one review so far. That's a 5-star that still won't post. Pretty sure it was my mom. CJ, if the fine folks wanted to find you to tell you how wrong you were about the list, where could they?
Pretty much everything I use is at Sacred Infinity, or you can email me at sacredinfinity@nerdchills.net.
Charlie, where can they find you?
You can email me, charlie@nerdchills.net, or you could find me on Twitter. It's Charlie with an EY_NC as in Nerdchills.
Cool. And Robin, last but not least, where can the fine folks find you?
At the Robin Grace on everything, pretty much.
And your Etsy shop?
Robin's Quiet Corner.
Cool.
I don't know the URL, so.
It's okay. Just go to Etsy and Google it. You'll find it.
So
It's all one word.
I want to ask you guys before we leave, since we're all off on Christmas, obviously, what are you going to be playing on Christmas?
It's a good question. I will most likely be playing Friday the 13th and Assassin's Creed Origins. But it depends. I might get something on Christmas that I really want to play.
You're
That's
not
true.
gonna.
Cool. Thanks.
Spoilers. I'm assuming Robin will be playing Overwatch.
Yes, always Overwatch.
CJ, what are you going to be playing?
If I get it, Assassin's Creed Origins on my Xbox, and probably Call of Duty.
Am I going to take a Call of Duty break?
No.
Wow.
No rest for the
Never
wicked.
stops.
Charlie, what are you going to be playing
Never
on Christmas?
Well, I'm probably going to be at my sister's, so I'll probably be playing Pocket Camp.
Pocket Camp?
Yep.
Nice.
Board games.
It's
Oh,
true.
maybe.
I almost put Catan on my list.
Oh.
Super close to doing it, then I'm like, this opens up a whole nother fucking can of worms. So I decided not to. So maybe next time we'll include board games in our top 50.
Oh my
Since
God.
We could just do like top 10 board games. Top
we
15
could,
board games.
and then we should have that episode, and then we'll add them in the next time we do this. But that has been everything for the Holiday Nerd Chill special for the greatest game of all time, we think. So we will see you guys next time. So take a chill pill. Happy holidays.
Merry holidays.
See you.
Christmas.
Happy
Bye.
Ho, ho, ho.